Hi YouTube, it's Brianna and I'm back with another video, and in this video I'm going to be doing something that I haven't done. I used to do like drama reviews, but I kind of stopped doing that, and now I'm just going to do this. It's kind of a review slash rant on Show Me the Money 4, the newest episode, episode 8. Keep in mind, no subs have been out. I watched the raw version because you can believe I'm all over Show Me the Money. Like, I love Show Me the Money. I watched it last year, and then of course I watched Unpretty Rap Star, and then I'm watching Show Me the Money 4, and I'm gonna watch Unpretty Rap Star the second season when it comes out. Anyways, I basically live for the show on Fridays. Like, you bet your ass, like, I'm waiting there for the raw version to come up. I watch the raw version, then I go back and watch the English sub when it comes out. Let me tell you, first of all, okay, the rant, okay. This episode was brand new versus YG. And last week's episode was AOMG versus Zico's team. Okay, AOMG and Zico each have one rapper left. AOMG had Little Boy, obviously, because they put, in my opinion, I feel like AOMG put all their eggs in one basket. Little Boy, Little Boy, Little Boy, Little Boy. Like, they've been obsessed with him, and I get it, you know, he's a good rapper. But I felt like they kind of forgot that they had other rappers on their team. So it's Little Boy against Minnow, because in the end it was Minnow versus, it was Minnow or And Up, and they chose Minnow over And Up. So Minnow ends up winning that, so AOMG is out of the competition. They're eliminated because they have no rappers left. And at the end of that episode, the stage was Minnow and Zico, and Zico basically calls Black Nut out on his shit and is like, you know, rappers keep on saying Minnow this, Minnow that, Minnow this. You should worry about yourself, because, like, they don't give a fuck. Like, he basically called him out and said, like, quit using other rappers, just worry about yourself, which I totally agree with. Now, don't get me wrong, I love Winner and I'm a fan of Minnow, but I can be unbiased and say I appreciate Black Nut as a rapper, because when he first auditioned, and I really liked him. Like, I was like, oh, this is gonna be good, I hope he ends up in the finals, because I really like the way I'm like, he's crazy, but it's entertaining to me. But in my opinion, Black Nut eventually became the person in that group of friends that we all have. That, you know, they're cool, like, we enjoy hanging out with them, but the minute they make one funny joke and you laugh at it, bitch, they take off. You know what I mean? Like, they don't stop that. Like, they keep on bringing it up, and you're like, the first time it was funny, the second time it was funny, the third time it's still funny. It progressively and gradually gets less and less funny till it gets fucking annoying, and you're like, drop it. Just shut up. Don't bring it up anymore. And I feel like that's how Black Nut got. I do think it was unfair when he was eliminated, when Brand New basically eliminated him because of his glasses. Like, bitch, really? Whatever. But he acted a fucking mess. He acted a fucking mess in that diss battle. During this stage this week, he acted a fucking mess. Like, I just don't think that Black Nut has a stage presence. Like, I feel like he just tries to do too much. Okay, so before I get ahead of myself, we've gone over that. So this week, it was YG versus Brand New. The first stage was Basic versus Innovator. Basic fucks up. Basic goes on, you know, the typical exactly what I expected him to do. And I'm not trying to be like, that's not me trying to be like, oh, whatever. But, like, it was what I expected from Brand New and Basic. And he goes on, he fucks up, whatever. Verbal Jin and Sani join him on stage, whatever. It's a fucking rap song. Like, it's what you would expect them to do, right? And that's not me. Did he go on that? Did they go on here with him, or was it? No, never mind. They went on with sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm getting a little confused. Anyways. So he does the stage, whatever, it was okay. He messed up though. Then Innovator goes up. And first of all, like, Innovator, in my opinion, like most of YG's rappers, have kind of flown under the radar. Like, they've done good to get them by, but like none of them have really like showed anything that was spectacular besides like super beyond his disses. But let me tell you this. Innovator's track was everything. His song was great. It was so good. I loved that stage. It's probably been my favorite song from Show Me the Money so far. And it's fucking amazing, okay? It totally gave me like Run This Town or Love the Way You Lie, like, you know, Rihanna with Jay-Z or Rihanna with Eminem. It gave me that vibe because it was Lehigh, who's the voice of an angel, Lehigh and Innovator rapping. It was so good. Oh my god. I was not expecting that, but it was fucking amazing. Oh my god. I loved that stage. His presence was everything. The song was good, well produced. It wasn't, some of it was in English, so I basically got the gist of it. You know me. Anyways, so Lehigh was on point, you know, singing her little heart out. Loved it. Good. Then I seriously thought Innovator should have won. In my opinion, Innovator stage was a lot better than Basics. I just thought like Innovator showed us something that we hadn't seen on Show Me the Money or hadn't seen from him, just because, again, like I said before, I feel like YG's team has kind of just flown under the radar. And it's like, okay, we already knew that Basic was basically one of the like public's favorite, okay? So whatever. I personally thought that Innovator like gave Basic a run for his money, and I thought that Innovator should have won, but Basic wins, whatever, done with. And then we move on to Black Nut versus Incredible. And again, Black Nut does the typical, they do a typical track that I would assume they would do. Not that much different from Basic stage, if I'm honest. And Sani and Verbal Jint go up there. I liked Verbal Jint. He was cool. Sani was cool, whatever. But I felt it was called Make It Look Easy, Mile. Bitch, make it look extra, because that's what Black Nut is. I'm sorry. He's giving it too much. I don't know what he's trying to do. Like, he was all over stage, looking like one of those blow-up dancing dolls. He was just, I didn't like their stage presence. I felt like Verbal Jint and Sani's was good, but I felt like, I think he needs to work on that. That's what I'm trying to say. To be fair to say that, whatever. And then we had Incredible, and Incredible, it had Janushan and Tableau, and their song was a lot more like 90s hip hop. And I appreciated YG's stages a lot more than Brand New's, because they showed more variety in their stage than Brand New did. And I'm not saying that's bad. Like, it's a hip hop competition. Of course, I expect them to do hip hop, but it was nothing that I wouldn't have expected. Like, it didn't wow me. It was like, okay, that was good, but I've seen you do a million of these stages. You know what I mean? It was one of those situations. And in that, Black Note wins. Tell me why. Again, I wasn't even gonna give Black Note shit. I was like, you know what? I didn't like his stage presence. That's my personal opinion. I was like, but you know what? Props to him. Like, you know, whatever. The song, the track ends. Cut off. He starts doing just rapping, right? I don't know what the rap said, but bitch, you can believe the only word that stuck out to me was minnow. Because I was like, again? You really couldn't get through a 3-minute song without saying Minnow's name. Are you kidding me? Stop. Stop. Just stop. Drop it. Let this shit die. Like, move on to another rapper. There's a million other rappers. But not only that, like, I think he mentioned every other team, whatever. I'm pretty sure he did. Bitch, I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I just block Black Nut out because I'm like, whatever. He's doing too much for me. So I was like, really, Black Nut? You were this close to just being like, whatever, and not use, and just kind of being like, fuck you guys, I don't need to use Minnow's name. You use Minnow's name. Okay. Whatever. Okay, I need the English subs to this, so I'm not gonna be like, it was bad. But it irks me that he's the president of Minnow's fan club. Like, I'm just saying, YG must have hired him to do fucking Minnow and Winner's promotion, because that's all he says. I feel like he says the names more than Winner fans do. I'm just being honest with you. Like, that's fine. And then I read a comment where it was like, he uses other, he prior to this, he's always used rapper's name in this song, and there's nothing fine with that. That's nothing wrong with that, I mean. It's fine. The problem is pick a different rapper. You're in a show with like 10 different rappers. You tell me you can't pick somebody else's name? Shit. And why does Brand New's team always mess up with lyrics? Like, I don't know. That team, they're supposed to be one of the best, but Black Nut messed up with his lyrics. Han messed up with his lyrics. Basic messed up with his lyrics. Whatever. And then I could have let that go. Okay, whatever. Then, sadly, Innovator gets eliminated. Basic wins. And then, I believe Black Nut wins over Incredible. I liked again, I didn't really like Incredible stage presence. That was kind of like, it was kind of like just swaying, whatever. But I did like the variety in YG's songs. And I kind of like that old school song, you know, it was cool. Tablo's rap was like, Tablo's verse was good. Like, you know, I enjoyed it. But I wasn't crazy about either of those stages. My favorite stage in this was definitely Innovators. And I feel like Innovator should have won. He was fucking cheated out of that shit. So I believe Brand New ends up winning it overall. So Brand New gets to choose the, I guess like the semi-final who goes up against who. And of course they put Basic on one end, Black Nut on the other end. So they basically only have Incredible or Minnow to choose from because those are the two only rappers left. I wanted Basic versus Minnow so bad because in my opinion, I feel like Basic and Minnow are the crowd favorites. They went in there being more like well-known and more popular than the rest of the contestants, and I felt like it would have been a great show to see the kind of like the top two in the competition popularity wise go up against each other. Like that would have been so entertaining. They had the chance to do that. They did not do that. So at first it's like Sunny putting up the pictures of him on the board, and he has Minnow and he's about to put it next to Basic. Then it cuts off and it goes to the credits roll, whatever, blah 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 blah. Sunny verbal dream rapping. And then it cuts back to it. Tell me why he places it next to Black Nut. I've seen that. We've seen that already. We've heard that already. Damn, let that bitch rest. That feud's over and done with. They're milking it. They've been shoving that rivalry feud, whatever the fuck you want to call it, down our throats since like the first or second episode. You know, we've already seen Minnow versus Black Nut. We've seen what Black Nut has to say about Minnow because he says it every fucking week. We know what Minnow thinks about Black Nut because he says in the confessionals and he had a diss battle with him. We get it. Let the bitch rest. I'm done. It's so stupid. And then they put Incredible versus Basic. I know, I'm pretty sure Basic's gonna win. I'm not saying because Basic's better, but Basic is a crowd favorite. Everybody loves him, and I think Basic has a little bit more skill than Incredible. I'm not gonna be talking shit because I don't really know. Again, like I said before, I feel like YG's rappers have flown under the radar. That's what I thought. The same thing about Innovator, but Innovator came with a fucking vengeance, and he should have won that shit, like in my opinion. And then even Minnow said he wanted to go against Basic, and who the fuck do I give him? Black Nut? I'm just so done. I'm tired of seeing the Minnow versus Black Nut. It's not even because I'm a Minnow stan or whatever you want to call it. It's because I've seen it already and it's just getting annoying. I want to see them up against different rappers. I feel like it's always Black Nut versus Minnow. Minnow versus Black Nut. Like, we've seen it, we get it. That's what you want to sell. And you're milking it. You want to get the views. Because let's be real. I fed into that shit because I loved that diss battle. That diss battle was everything. Like, let's be real. Like, I was eating that shit up. You can believe my ass was like right there as soon as that raw version came up. And that was fun, but I've already seen it. I want to see Basic versus Minnow. And in a way, of course I want Black Nut out. And I want to talk shit about Incredible, but it isn't me hating on him, but I want Basic to win just because I want to see that matchup. I want to see Basic versus Minnow. But bitch, I'll be happy as long as Black Nut's out, let's be real. Anyways, so this has been starting my rant / review on episode 8 of season 4 of Show Me the Money. Tell me what you guys think. I know it's all over the place, but this show, Black Nut, whatever. Tell me what you guys think. Who's your favorite rapper? Who's your favorite team? Who do you want to win? Who do you expect to win? Yeah, anyways, so I hope you guys enjoyed this rant, and I'll see you in my next